It's your boy EJ here, coming to you from a different scenery than what I usually come to you from. Instead of coming to you from the gym today, I'm gonna be coming to you from my home and out of my kitchen. I got a couple of new things that I want to try out. One is this new microphone that came, which is supposed to make my voice more direct and more clear to you guys, so you can actually hear what I'm saying. And number two, we're gonna be making a healthy choice lasagna. One thing about me before now, changing my lifestyle and what I ate, I was a very big pasta eater and I love pasta. So cutting pasta out of my diet was something that really I couldn't do. So instead of getting rid of it, I decided to modify the way that I made things and make it more health friendly. So that's what we're gonna do today. I'm gonna do a lasagna, and you guys will possibly like it. So I really hope that you enjoy watching me do this in the kitchen, and don't sleep on me. I'm a pretty good cook, but most of all that you will enjoy the dish that I made, because one thing I notice about a lifestyle change is if you don't like the food that you're eating, then you won't stick to the program. So I really hope that you like the dish. So let's get into it, all right? Yes. I'm hungry already. I stay hungry though. All right, watch and learn. So the very first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna make our meat sauce. Any good lasagna has gotta have a very good meat sauce. What I'm using today is gonna be ground turkey. This ground turkey is 85% lean and 15% fat. They do have another ground turkey that is 93% lean and 7% fat, but I was being cheap. This one was on sale, 2 for $7. So we're going to use 2 pounds of this ground turkey. We're not going to do any added fat in the pan because this ground turkey will actually produce its own fat to cook in, and then after that we're going to drain the fat that it cooks out of it anyway. So all right, let's get that started. Okay, I have the ground turkey in the pan that is going to be simmering in. The only seasonings that I actually use are garlic salt. Has a benefit, just in case you don't know. Garlic salt actually lowers blood pressure, so if you have a problem with hypertension, this is a good addition to add to your diet, as well as keep your health benefits at a low risk. Oregano, I love oregano. People know me, these are like the infamous 3 seasonings that I use. About to show you what the last one is in a minute. Oregano, and last but not least, black pepper. That's it. We'll put the top on and let that meat begin to cook and simmer. All right, so you see on our oven, on our stove, I'm sorry, not oven, I've added a second pot. That's going to be the water that I use for the actual lasagna that will be steaming down. I did not want to use regular white lasagna, and before I was actually able to find a multigrain one, but I could not find a multigrain one. But I did find something equivalent. It's a lasagna, it's a whole grain. So we're going to hope that this is just as good as the multigrain that I had before, but it seems to be an excellent source of fiber, and it doesn't have any of the things that are enriched. That's what you want to look for when you're looking for pasta. If it says enriched on it, stay away from that stuff because it's not good and your system does not process it correctly. So we're going to go ahead and use these whole grain lasagna. Yay! Okay, so my water is just about to boil so that I can go ahead and put my lasagna into there and start cooking those down. My meat is browned, so I'm getting ready to drain the fat off of that. Now what I'm going to add to the meat is this mixture here, which is the crushed tomatoes that has Italian herbs in it already. It's pretty much 0 fat, 0 everything, 0 all the way down. So pretty much you're just getting the actual vegetable, just the tomato with the Italian herbs in it. So don't use any jarred sauce or anything like that. This is definitely a great and healthy option. Also to the crushed tomatoes and the ground turkey, I will be adding some fat-free Ricotta cheese into that mixture, because that's the mixture that will go on top of my noodles and all. So it'll actually be 3 layers. It will be the lasagna, it will be the meat sauce with the crushed tomatoes and the ricotta, and then a layer of part skim mozzarella. We'll get to that in a little bit. All right, so let me get ready to drain this meat, get rid of this excess fat. So what we have in here is our ground turkey, along with our crushed tomatoes and our fat-free ricotta cheese, because that will be the sauce that we begin to layer our lasagna with. All right, that's what we're going to layer it with right there. And in this pot over here, of course, is boiling the actual lasagna, and it has approximately, I moved my clock, 3 more minutes before I take them out of that water. I'll set them onto an aluminum tin that's going to be sprayed with some cooking oil so that they don't stick. We'll let them cool off for a little bit. Then you'll see us as we begin to layer this lasagna and get it ready for the oven. Can't wait. I think y'all gonna really enjoy it. So we got all of our ingredients here. We have our lasagna. We have our meat sauce here. Yeah. We have our pan that we're gonna put it in. The 2 added cheeses that I'm gonna add on top of it. It's gonna be the shredded mozzarella, low moisture, and part skim. So it's not regular mozzarella, but it's the part skim and grated cheese. We're gonna go ahead and use it as it is, just regular grated cheese by Kraft's, because it has little to nothing in it as far as no carbs, 2 grams of protein, and very little fat. So this is something that you can actually enjoy on other things like fish. I know I like to sometimes put some Parmesan cheese on my grilled salmon. Parmesan crusted salmon is the best. All right, let's start to layering it. We're gonna layer it 3 in a layer. 1, 2, 3. We'll take and we'll put our meat sauce into. Go ahead with 4 teaspoons. We're going to repeat this layer. It was 4 spoons. I'm sorry, I rushed through it and said it. We're going to repeat the layers 3 times. So here, put some Parmesan too. And this is that part skim Parmesan. Of course, you know cheese is important in lasagna because it actually holds it together. Yeah. Holds it all together. All right. Layer number 1, and we're going to repeat it 2 more times. All right, you'll come back when we finish. So we're going together with our last layer. It's coming out just fine, just fine. We'll put the rest of the meat sauce on this layer here. And just pour it on in. Any leftover. Thing was just enough. We went 3 layers up. The final layer is a layer of meat sauce. What I didn't show you in the first layer, I'm sorry about, I didn't have my mic on, so I sure hope you guys heard me. We'll see in a little bit. Yeah, what I was saying is this is the final layer. We went 3 times. We just added all of the remaining meat sauce into it. And what you guys did not see me add in that first layer was the Parmesan cheese, which I will put on the top here on the end. So each layer did have Parmesan as well as mozzarella cheese in those layers. So it's good stuff. Good stuff. So if you're on a health kick like me, yeah, that's what empty the bag out. If you're on a health kick like me, again, you can enjoy the good foods, but what you need to do is to make sure that you make the right options. Like I didn't get regular mozzarella cheese, but I got part skim. I didn't get regular ricotta cheese. I got the fat-free ricotta cheese. Parmesan cheese, I just got the regular one of it. I don't even know if there is a different one of it out there. Of the meat, I did not use ground beef, but I used ground turkey. They actually have ground turkey breasts. They have a ground turkey with 93% lean. So you might want to use that as opposed to what I used today. Again, I only got that 85% lean brand because it was on sale, and I'm always a bargain shopper. Again, notice the Parmesan cheese, which I did put in the first layer, but you didn't see me do it because I already shut the camera off. So we're gonna go ahead and put this mixture into the oven for about 25 to 30 minutes. Looking good, looking good. Okay, it's been about 35 minutes and that baby's been brewing. Let's see what we got going on here. There you have it. All right, it's my lasagna. Looking real good. Yeah. That's gonna be good. That's gonna be good. Bon appetit. Y'all have a good one.